Greetings, beloved. This is Tony. Just want to put a video out real quick. Got a word this evening. Compromise. You know, and when I saw the word and heard the word, I had to look it up. Here's the definition of it. Compromise. And it has a lot to do with what I show on my channel here about duality, opposites, the knowledge of good and evil, difference. Many years ago, I learned, it's the Vesica Piscis. I do a lot of sacred geometry. And in the sacred geometry, there is the Vesica Piscis. Okay, and it's two circles. And in a crazy way, it represents a coin to a degree. Okay, let's call this tails. We'll flip it over and we'll call this heads. Okay, heads and tails. Now, if tails tries to rule this space, heads is a servant. If heads tries to rule this area, tails is a servant, master servant. If both try to rule, it's chaos, war. If neither rule, it is harmony. You see it in a weird way, it's even almost understanding of seeing eye to eye, the shape of the eye. Now, recently some of my videos I've shown, see if I can do it like this, X, X. Okay, and and I've pointed out the idea of the XX. Okay, it's like the idea of picking a side. All right, but compromise. I'll have to do a voiceover in here on compromise, the definition. All right, but then I've shown you the Masonic compass and square. That's what this is. Here, I'm gonna put Dos Equis in here too. What's that, Dos Equis? It's a beer? Dos Equis? All right, but compromise. Well, even if I take you back to this, all right, in the sacred geometry, the hex, the He-X, and it's also the cube, and these are closed in. All right, so there's like the masculine, we'll call this heads, we'll call this side tails. All right, but what I'm going to tell you, this is compromise. And here you'll see the XXX. That's your compromise. And there's your two pieces here and your two pieces here. There's an A and an A. All right, so compromise. Well, blessed are the peacemakers, for these are the sons of God. Okay, well, what is a peacemaker? Okay, it's neither here nor there. You see, the heads, the tails, two sides of the same coin. But the compromise is the understanding that it's two sides of the same coin. Well, my last video, let's see if we can do it like this. I did about the two horns on the bull. Okay, or one of them. Two horns on the same bull. It's like understanding heads, tails, coin, the co-in, two or one. Alright, hold on right there. Okay, so what I'm going to tell you is we live in a world where you are a victim of too many eyes. Divide and conquer. You see, okay, vowels on words have been changed. They're interchangeable. So, for example, M-I-N-T and M-E-N-T, the I and the E are the vowels. They are interchangeable. Okay, it's magic spelling. Mint is a coin, two sides. Mint. We live in a world where we have had the establishment. Okay, that means to establish difference. Then there is the government. It means to govern difference. Document. Write down the difference. Payment. Pay the difference. Okay, but what is most important is enlightenment. Enlightenment is an awareness of difference. Enlightenment. Okay, now some of the Bible thumpers. The ultimate. Is atonement. At one with difference. Compromise. You know, I'm going to show you, I don't know if really, left hand, right hand. You know, some people, they don't really dig into the details of things. The name of God is spelled Yod-Heh Vah-Heh. Left hand, right hand. Yod-Heh Vah-Heh. Left hand, right hand. Here is the symbol of Aleph to divide the left from the right. Okay, look down at the bottom of your screen right now. You have, how do they do that? The thumbs up, the thumbs down. Okay, the thumbs up, thumbs down. Well, the thumbs up and the thumbs down, when brought together, is just what I showed you. Left hand, right hand. Yod hey vah hey. Thumbs down, thumbs up. So in so many ways, even that is XX. Okay? It's just how I see the world. It's what's been done to the people. It's a divide and conquer. Okay? And they used words and labels of difference. Okay? How that works. However an individual IDs theirself. What words do you use to ID yourself? I mean, there's endless words. You know, you can say you're a Democrat. You are white. You are fat. You are, you know, all these labels of difference. Well, however you ID yourself, there is an opposite. And the opposite IDs itself. It is Republican. It is black, or Chinese, or Italian, or, you know, Christian, or Baptist, or Catholic, or Jehovah's Witness. Okay, all of these words of difference establish difference. Now, both sides assumes it is good, and the opposite must be evil. This goes back to the hate, the war, the greed, the conflict, the dualities, the basics of duality, and the divide and conquer. Okay, and these are the isms. You see, in isms, principles, beliefs, or doctrines of difference. Where are doctrines of difference taught? At the establishment. Establish difference. Now, like I said, compromise. Okay? Now, Jesus said there is neither Greek nor Jew in heaven. Okay? Well, that tells me in heaven there is no difference. Not a judgment of difference. You see, difference is celebrated. I don't know, many years ago, I had a dream. I was in outer space, and I was taken to like some kind of convention. And I knew I was there and the purpose that I was there for. Okay, but before this convention started, I wanted to go to the lobby. And I was taken to the lobby. And I stood there and I watched all of these beings come in. And each one of them was unique and different. And I mean, in the most profound ways, they were unique and different. But what the thing was, they accepted the difference in each other and respected it. You see, they had the understanding of what I would call or tell you unity, consciousness. Sorry, I'm not the best speller in the world. Unity consciousness. You see, they all understand they were of the same life source, but they were different. Okay, and neither was master and neither was slave. None was more or less than anyone. Humanity, wake up.